welcome to my channel. Glad to have you here. Hello people, hello, how are you doing? I have a different setup now, but I also have the same little table that I was using before. It's just like, I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to figure this out. So this one may move around a little bit and it may like be a little jumpy because I'm just trying to figure out my life when this sinking fund thing, this cash stuffing thing is concerned, because I'm just so confused about what to do, how to do my setup. So just bear with me for right now. Like I say, it may change around. If it does, I apologize in advance. And that was a way long intro, and I didn't even talk about what I'm going to be doing today. But today I'm going to be like updating my sinking funds and everything, showing you the exact balance I have in there, so that way going forward I can start tracking those. And for right now, I'm using this little, I'm using a handwriting item for this, so that's going to have to get me through until I can figure out an official setup for this one. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, please stay tuned and join me. Thank you. Okay, so I have my sinking funds listed here. I have the funds on this end. I have my starting balance, and I'm going to put it here. If I add anything, want to take away anything, or the ending balance. So I'll do this at the beginning of each month, and today is August 1st, so this is the perfect time to do it now. So we're going to start it here, and then at the end of the month, I'll go like see what I added, what I took away, and what the ending balance was when I did this. I'm hoping by the end of the month I will have an official sheet for this one, but for right now, handwritten. Because if you don't have the products and everything that you need, just use a notebook and just handwrite it. So I said I have all my sinking funds right here listed. We're just going to go through and write down what the current balance is and everything. I want to say that my trackers are updated, but if not, we'll also just count the money just to be sure. We have 150, 120, 130, 140, 150. So yeah, that one's 150, so that one is updated correctly. And I don't think this video is going to be long, but if it is, I apologize. I'm really going to try to be fast with this. So starting balance for car maintenance is 150. And I know that I'm definitely going to need to get the driver's side tail light replaced, because that is for sure out. Yeah, like I said, I think these trackers are updated. They're awesome that I was like taking the money out of that one. So for those, I will like go through and count the money for that one. But for ones I know for a fact that aren't like different from the tracker, I'll just go ahead and write the total that's on the tracker, so that we can make this video a little bit faster. So we have savings next. For the tracker, we have 312. Like I said, this one I haven't been in, so we're gonna go ahead and do 312 for that one. We have emergency next. I haven't been in this one either. Last time I added it said 712. So let's count this one right here, because I'm not sure why that says 712. Maybe it's just I wrote 712 instead of 722. We're gonna count this one just to see. I have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 455, 657. So it's 457 in here. So that is up to date. I guess I just wrote the wrong date on there when I was stuffing it or updating the tracker. If you guys hear a little like meowing, I got a new baby. I adopted a kitten, and that is going to be definitely like be the reason why some of my sinking funds are currently low right now. Like pets. This pet's one, it only had like what, $4 in it last time, but I got this little guy on the 25th. I want to say I got him on 25th of July. And I was not prepared for that, but I really wanted him. Like one of my coworkers, her cat had kittens, so she was like, when it gets old enough, I was like, when it's old enough, I want to come over and get one. So as soon as they came of age, he's like 8 weeks now. So I was like, let me just get one, please. I picked him out. And I was taking care of like the neighborhood cats in my neighborhood, and one of them passed away, and one of them was like living in my house. But for some reason, she didn't like living in the house. She was like she wasn't really full on feral, because she was still like good with humans. But I tried to like let her turn her into a house kitten. She did not like that at all. So she survived in my house for like a year, and then she would always run out This last time she ran out, but for some reason I have not seen her, so I'm hoping that she's okay because the one little cat I was feeding, he passed away. So that's why I wasn't really stuffing these that much because I still had cat food in the house for them if I needed to feed them or anything. But now that I got this little guy, and he actually looks exactly like the little cat that passed away, so I was just like, my heart just kind of jumped when I saw him. I was like, he's the one I want. I just did vacation. It has $75 in there. And the one I have meds and medical, that one's empty because I actually bought some, I bought some stuff on Amazon. I was trying to save this money for when my doctor would approve my prescription to go through for the pharmacy for me to go pick it up. But she was like, she needs to see me in the office, which I understand totally, but I told her I don't have insurance. I said I don't have insurance. I'm like, I can't go into an appointment because I'm not going to have to fork over thousands of dollars for this appointment for you guys to like basically test my blood and test my iron. Like, no, I'm not gonna spend extra money. I'm not gonna spend all this money just to have myself checked out, just to get this medication. Even though I feel like I need the medication, but I ordered some stuff on Amazon to hopefully like get me through until November. Cause like I'll talk more about what the issue is on my in another video related to my other the other channel, the other. Sorry y'all, the little kitty is he's going crazy. I'll talk more about my health in another video that's dealing with the losing side of this one with my wellness journey. So we'll get into that one on that part of the video. New things is up next. We have 20 new things. So I did like borrow from this one because I had to get the cat some kitty milk powder. Had to get him some like little pads for training, like pee and poopy training. Had to get some what else did I have to get for him? Damn, I thought I had to get something else for him, but I know I went into the pets category and also I went into the new things category for this little booger. In Texas we have 52, and I've had him for like a week now, and I still haven't come up with a name for him. So I'm just like, I want it to be a perfect name. I still haven't figured it out yet. So for right now, he's Nugget, he's Baby, he's Booger. So until I come up with a perfect name, he's going to be all those things. And car insurance is next, and we have 110 in car insurance. We have medical bills. This is a different one from this one because this one's for the meds that I had to pay for. This one is for like when I have a doctor's appointment. Like I said, because this one was just recently started, I only have $62 in there, and that's not. If you've been to a doctor before, you know that's nothing to do nothing with. So it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Lock care is up next, and I have $40 in here currently, and I actually just made an appointment with my loctician because I really want to get my hair washed. I want to get my undercut cut out because it's like growing a patch back there. So I'm just like, we need to get that one like cut up and shaped up. So we're gonna get that cut. And so I'm also going to get my hair twisted. So I'm pretty sure by the end of the month it's definitely going to be gone. I'll just add more money when I do my other cash stuffings. And lawn care is definitely next. And my brother cut my grass maybe 2 or 3 days ago. So that one is currently empty. So we're done with the pink guy. So he's all done. I'm going to sit it to the side and grab my other sinking fund book. This one right here. And this one we have my mom. Because her birthday is August the 22nd. So by that time I hope it's stuffed us up at least 2 more times to get her like fully funded because we're going to the casino for her birthday. And mom has $89 in hers. My folder is next, and I have $80 in mine. We have month ahead. I have $212 in month ahead. And car registration. I took the sticker off this one because my registration is due at the end of this month, and this one is fully funded. So I shouldn't even have written this one on here because I don't need to like stuff it anymore until beginning of next year. Because I'll start in January of next year when my car registration is due again, so that way I can start building up the savings for this one. So yeah, this one is fully funded, so I'm just like, actually I'll put an X through this one because I won't be like worrying about stuffing this one anymore because by the end of the month it's going to be gone. So that one is what it is. And I have an empty folder in here. Now I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start a vets and grooming one for that little booger. Because I watched She Plans, She Budgets, and she has a sinking fund called vets and grooming, so that when she has to take her cats to the vets and she has to buy grooming tools for them, she can grab it out of here as opposed to worrying about it. So this one is a new one, so we're going to put 0 because that balance is starting at 0. So like I said, I'll get the starting balances now, and at the end of August, we'll see how much we added, what we took out, and then we'll see what the ending balance is. And I'll do this every the beginning of each month, at the end of each month, so that way we can keep track of my sinking funds. And for right now, we'll just do it this way until I get something official, or I can just keep doing it this way because it works for me. The only issue is I hate to write it out every single time. But it's not cool. It's cool. I guess I can get something where it actually lists them all. I can just like copy and just delete it, like do what is it called? Is it a PowerPoint? No, not PowerPoint. Excel, yeah, Excel spreadsheet. It's gonna like do it that way. So I might do it that way. This notebook got kind of wet, so like over here in the corner, it's like water damage, but you still got the job done. So we're done with this one right here. This is like a regular notebook paper, and it was for short stories, so I'm a writer. So I was using it for that, but I just kind of repurposed it because I wasn't really writing in this book anymore for my stories. So for right now, we're going to use it for our sinking funds. So that's that part of the video. And we'll just update those every beginning and end of the month. So that's how we'll work those out. This video isn't really one focus because I really wanted to get those sinking funds started so that way I can have a starting balance for them and keep track of them going forward. We're going to go into this book right now. This is my Go Girl Budget Planner. This one I got it from a coworker like last Christmas. So yeah, I've just been basically like putting my budgets and everything in here. So I start here before I start doing it in the other book that I use. And we're in August. Let me see where we at right now. Oh yeah, so here we go right here about the sinking funds I just did. I have like kind of raised my sinking funds up a little bit more because card maintenance was the one I raised up. Savings the one I raised up to make it easier for when I'm doing those. I kept emergency at the same. I added the pets one, so I officially have this one back on the table since I have the little guy. So we're going to do 20 for pets. Then vacation is the same. Medication, I may just like take this one off until I figure out what I'm going to do as far as my doctor is concerned because she's not really going to see me unless I can come. I mean, she's not going to refill my prescription unless I can come and see her. And I'm not going to see her until I get my insurance. And that's in November. So, I don't know. But I am taking, like I said, I am taking medication right now, hoping that will work for me until November. And if not, then I don't know what I'm going to do. So just pray over me, y'all, like I was saying, because I don't understand why you need to see me. It's not like I'm taking something where it's like really serious thing. It's just like I'm not taking any kind of like, what is it? What is the medication called? Like Vicodin and stuff like that. I'm not taking like Vicodin or anything. Like it's not something like that where I have to see a doctor to make sure I still need it for the pain or whatever. It's just like I need it because they said I had a serious issue, so I need to take this medication to help that serious issue. And just like this doctor doesn't seem to care. It's just like, okay, death warrant for Tiffany. Then I'm kind of like saying it in jest, but that's how I feel because it's just like doctor offices is it's a freaking joke. If you're a doctor, I'm sorry, but come on. Anywho, I'm aggravated. This whole situation got me aggravated with that. So yeah, so it's like I said, so we added pets back onto the table. Maybe it was month ahead that I added $50 to. I can't remember. It was either savings or month ahead where I brought it up to $50. I can't remember which one of these. It would have been easier when I was doing my stuffing for those. So it was either one of these two that I brought up to $50 because it was at $40. I'll see you next stuffing that I do. And we have vets and grooming here because I got rid of car registration. So now, and also because I got the baby. So vets and grooming. So whenever he has to go to the dentist, dentist. I guess cats who could go to the dentist, huh? So whenever he has to go to the vet, I'll have some money like saved up for it or saving up for it because he's definitely gonna need his, I guess, newborn or new kitten shot. So he'll need those pretty soon. So yeah, I have to get this going and fast. My cash envelopes, those will pretty much stay the same. We have groceries, we have personal, we have entertainment, toiletries, and laundry, and we have the gas, which I do on my Capital One credit card. Not credit card, my Capital One debit card because I don't use my credit card. That's just an emergency. But if you'll notice, I got rid of eating out. Y'all, I had to get rid of eating out because it's just like, I was dipping into other categories to go eating out. And it's just like, no, I need to get more focused on this because I'm trying to do a wellness journey. I'm also trying to save money. I'm also trying to build my funds up. And it's just like, I'm wasting so much money eating out. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to cut this category altogether. I have to be more strong with myself by not using my other categories to go eat out. So stay in budget. Try to have more no-spend days and just cut out eating out altogether. Just do it. This is my monthly overview right here for the month of August. My rent, and if you saw my last video, you'll see that today is the 1st, and I'm not going to pay my rent on the 1st. I'm going to pay it with my next paycheck. Because I was originally trying to make multiple, I was trying to make, not multiple, but I was trying to make, I guess multiple. Yeah, I was trying to pay my rent at least like 2 months in advance, but they wouldn't let me do that because for some reason they only want you, yeah, I'm trying to talk, getting all tongue tied. They only want you to pay a month at a time, which I find which I call BS on, but what are you gonna do, right? It's whatever. So my rent's here, because I rent a house right now currently. Oh my God, I've already lost. Yeah, I just did my nails and I've already lost some jewels. I'm sorry. What the freak? I bet it was when I went shopping. But I digress. So yeah, so we have Amazon Prime on the 4th of August. That's $16.08. Then I get paid on the 5th of August. And then on the 6th of August, we have my Duke Energy bill, and that's at $70.13. Hope you guys can see this. It's a new setup. I can't really tell because I can't look over to see the camera and what's in the shot. So we have a credit card bill here for $25. That's the Capital One credit card I was talking about. And this one I maxed it out during tax time because I had to pay off my taxes. And speaking of which, I overpaid on my taxes, and then I got a letter in the mail saying I owe $349 for the state. I'm like, no, I overpaid. You guys said you want to refund me, and then I was gonna have to pay the credit for that one. But they never refunded me, so I had to get on the phone with the IRS or whoever I need to talk to figure out what the refund is, so that way I can pay this. Because I'm like, no, I'm not late. You guys are late giving me my money. I knew that was going to freaking happen too. Anyway, gas bill due on the 8th, $10.70. I already paid it. Like this one and this one, these have already been paid off. And so I had to check marks by them. So the water bill and the gas bill. The water bill was $34.17. They were doing on the 8th and 9th. I have already paid these two. So yeah, they're all done. So the Amazon bill, the Amazon Prime, that comes out of an account that's automatic. So this will be paid automatically on the 4th. This bill right here, this one comes out of an account. Like I don't know if you guys, if you're new here, I have multiple accounts where I pay stuff from. There's one where I have automatic payments come out for my bills, and like a lot of these are on auto pay, so I have one account for that one, and I also have bills where it's just like I pay it manually. So I have an account for that one too. So it's just like with some of these bills, it comes out of one account, some will come out of another account. Amazon Prime, Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu, and Disney, Audible. Those are in the account where it comes out automatically. Because when you set up your account, that's how it works when they do auto pay. So yeah, and all the ones that are manual, that I manually go in and pay, it's the electric bill, the credit card bill, the gas, and the water. So yeah, those will have to pay manually. So I write them on here because I have to remind myself and remember to go pay these bills because like I said, they aren't automatic. So on the 11th, we have our Netflix bill. Then we have no bills until the 19th when I get paid again. My phone bill is $119.94. And I'm trying to figure out why my bill is still so high with T-Mobile, but that's why. T-Mobile and Spectrum, these companies are just like, ugh, I freaking hate them, y'all. But it's what I got for right now, so it's going to be what I have. HBO Max is on the 20th. That's at $10.71. I have HBO Disney Plus. I mean, not HBO. I have Hulu Disney Plus. It's like a combo package. And those together are $17.10. That's due on the 21st. I have Audible. That's another automatic payment. That's on $16.03. It's either 1608 or 1603 because these two get me confused because Amazon Prime is either 1608 and this was 1603 or it's vice versa. I always get them confused because I know they're $16. I just can't remember the cents for them. Anyway, this one is the auto payment. It's on the 23rd. Then we have the Spectrum, my internet bill. This one is $79.99. I was talking about how this one, how it's going up and up and up and up and up. But we're not going to talk about that anymore because I'll just get myself up angry again. Well, this one I paid manually on the 25th. And then we have Affirm. That's why I got my tablet through Walmart. And I paid $86.36 with that one. And then I have to make another payment because I didn't do it last month. Because like I said, today is the 1st of August. And I have to make a $400 payment at the end of each month. So I do that. And I currently have not made the payment for last month. So I'm going to put the money in the bank. And then I'll go ahead and make that payment for the $400 for the school. And then at the end of this month, I'll do that again. And I basically fund my payments through challenges. Like I don't do, I guess it's called a snowball method. I don't really do that. I just basically make payments for each thing. And then once I build this one up to $400, I'll make the payment for that one. So that's how it works for me. Like I said, I do things, my budget especially, the way it works for me in my finances and my budget because I'm the one who's on the budget. It's my budget. So if it doesn't work for me, then it's going to fall apart. So I tried originally to do it the way I saw other people doing it. And I'm just like, no, girl. No, because that's their budget. It works for them because it's theirs. And it doesn't work for you because it's not yours. So, yes, I had to do a whole little change around, figure out my life, and be like, look, let's do it this way because it seems to work for you. Like I was saying with my rent, like I know that some people just pay their rent on the 1st, and it's like always due then, so you pay it then. But for me, if I since they won't let me pay it early, I'm gonna pay it, especially if I get paid on that month before it's like my rent's gonna be late. I'll make that payment. Yeah, I'll make that payment. Like I'll make the payment on the 5th because my rent is technically late on the 6th. So since I get paid here, I'll make the payment for my rent on the 5th. And that's how that goes on that. Alright, this book right here, I have not, as of yet, I just recently started this channel to document my debt payoff journey. And I have not, as of yet, done my debt confessions. But this book is definitely a pivotal part in me doing my debt confessions because it shows how I pretty much want to do the breakdown of everything. So you remember telling me I make the $400 payments. So far I made 2 this month, and then I'm gonna do this one today. Not today because I'll do this one before the end of the week is over with, so that way I can kind of document and keep up on track of this one. Because I have different loans, and the one I'm currently paying off is, where is it? Oh yeah, it's $1,764.05. And so I basically determined that $400 payments in 4 intervals will be the budget paid off, and then I get down to the last payment that's $164. That's how it made sense to me in my head to do it in 400 increments because that's kind of like what I was paying before the COVID relief, I guess is what it's called, when the interest and everything was paused on it. So yeah, I was kind of doing that amount. So I was just like, it won't be too hard for me to do that amount now because there's no interest, so that way I'll get that balance down a little bit faster. I was really hoping that our president would, I know he has, some people's loans have been forgiven, but it's just there's now all these stipulations on you have to do this, you have to be this, you have to do that, you have to have done this, you have to be by this time. So I'm just like, Lord, all this was not said before. All of this was not said before. You just said you were going to forgive the loans. And now you got to have this, and that before your loans can be forgiven. So just I feel like I understand the people who say that they're going to wait and then see what happens. I totally get and understand what they're saying. But for me, I'm in my 30s and I really want to start the process of buying my house. Because this whole renting at somebody else's house is for the birds because there's a lot going on in this house that I've talked to them about. And it's a recent new company took over the leasing of this house. And the AC in this house is not working, so I'm in the living room right now, burning up because it hasn't been fixed yet. I have 2 fans going in my room right now. So it's just I'm dying. The heat is just so much. There's issues in the bathroom. It's just I don't understand because I pay my rent on time, all the time. Even when I'm late with it, like with the 5 days, like it's still paid before anything has to happen. So just like, I'm saying, just treat me with a little bit of kindness, because this, like, especially for right now, we're in the thrust of summer, and I'm dying in this house, dying, and I can't even have anybody over because we're both like in here sweating, and not for the fun reasons either. Even though it is for the fun reasons sometimes, but like no. So yes, we'll make this payment for $400 to sometime this week, and at the end of August we'll make this payment right here. And so like definitely by the end of because I know September is my magic month, so maybe by the end of August I may have this one paid off completely. Like, I don't know, y'all. So we shall see though. But I just want to show y'all this sheet and how my process is thinking and why I picked $400, because this is how it's done here. I made a payment in January, and I made a payment in June. Then July, like I said, I'll do that one. I have to put August on there, but I'll do that one. And then sometime this week, when I get to the bank to put the money in there. So yeah, that's my process for that and whole paying off those. That's pretty much it for me. Like, that's all I have right now, and I'm using this little book right here. Everything comes to you at the right time. This is Erin Condren's book, I think. This is her design, right? Yeah. And I got this from I want this in a giveaway actually, from M. Sean Plans. See, I want this in a giveaway. And I was like super excited about that, because I never win anything. Like, I never win anything, so I was really happy to win this. I just kind of repurposed it because like, I just needed the blank papers, and I ripped out the other stuff because I wasn't really using that. Yeah, that's that book right here. So that is pretty much it for me today in this video. We updated my sinking funds, like just basically show the current balance we have in there. So going forward, we like to start doing that at the beginning of the month and the end of the month, so that way I can keep track of where my sinking funds are and how they're fluctuating. Because I'm just wondering, like, I see people on YouTube and I'm like, just like, their sinking funds build, and mine just like, mine build and goes down. I'm just like, I use them constantly, so it's just like, I had to stop, y'all. I really had to stop comparing my journey to other people's that I saw, because it's just like, once again, this is my journey and that's their journey, and they're gonna do their journey the way they're gonna do it, and I'm gonna do mine the way I want to do mine, because I can't do my journey through their method, because it doesn't work for me that way. So yes, I had to like definitely like kind of step outside and be like, okay, so for one, you don't make the amount of money they make. For two, you don't like budget the way they budget. For three, it's just like you don't have the bills they have. You don't have the amount of sinking funds they have. You don't have that many challenges going on as they have. So it's just like, you have what you have going on, and it's working for you. So just base your budget, base what you're doing on what you are doing, and stop trying to base it off what other people are doing, because you're gonna fail. So yeah, you guys, from one little dusty man, my little missing arm Buddha with the belly, I want to thank you guys for sticking out with this video. I think I did pretty good, because I didn't move the camera as much. I'm hoping that the angle is still good. I'm still using this little tiny table, because right now I don't know if I can do it on my one of the tables I have set up in my house. So I'm just trying to figure that out. So for right now, the tiny table on planet Earth is just gonna have to work for me until I find something better. Thank you guys for joining me on this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. Share this video with someone who's a hot mess, so they can come over here and see me be a hot mess, because why not feel better about yourself watching somebody else be a hot mess? I love you guys. Bye. Bye.